بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to the 15th episode of the Ramadan series, The Daily Revival, presented by Serving Islam team and your brother Isa Ma. The following prophetic practice is a largely forsaken one which many readers or viewers may come across for the first time. This is the sunnah of designating an area in one's home specifically for salah. Our mother Aisha radiallahu anha said, أمر رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ببناء المساجد في الدور وأن تنظف وتطيب. She said that the Prophet عليه الصلاة والسلام instructed that mosques be built among the houses and that they be kept clean and perfumed. Some of the scholars were of the view that the term ad-dur in this hadith is in reference to one's locality, like community or neighborhood, as opposed to referring one's very home, whilst other scholars maintain that houses is, in fact, in reference to one's very home, your own residence. And the second opinion is further supported by the hadith of Itbah ibn Malik radiallahu anhu, who said, this is recorded in Al-Bukhari, he said, I used to lead my people in prayer. I once approached the Prophet ﷺ and said to him, my eyesight has become very weak, and the torrents of water prevent me from reaching the masjid. Therefore, my wish is for you to come to my house and pray in an area which I would then designate as my place for salah. The Prophet ﷺ humbly responded, أفعل inshallah, I will do that inshallah. Later on, the Prophet ﷺ came to my house along with Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu when the sun was at its hottest. He asked me for permission to enter and was given permission. He didn't sit down and asked, أين تحب أن أصلي من بيتك? Where would you like me to pray? I pointed to a particular area, and so he prayed there and we prayed behind him. In fact, designating a place for prayer at home was the practice of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu as well. His daughter Aisha radiallahu anha mentioned, ثم بدا لأبي بكر فابتنى مسجدا بفناء داره وبرز فكان يصلي فيه ويقرأ القرآن. This is also recorded in Al-Bukhari. Then Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu decided to build a place for prayer in the courtyard of his home, so he would pray in it and recite Quran. However, bearing in mind how small the majority of our homes are, especially if you're living in Hong Kong, right? It's as if I can hear you say, where am I going to find space for such a place? The designated space doesn't need to be a completely detached area from your house. It doesn't have to be a separate structure or an entire room which you dedicate. It doesn't even have to be an entire room. Rather, this sunnah can be achieved by merely nominating a corner from your home, even if it's small, which you then single out for salah. You may wish to place a prayer mat there, a Quran within its holder for quick access, whilst ensuring that this area is always perfumed, cleaned, and honored. Dedicating a place for prayer within one's home brings about countless benefits. Serving as a place for your voluntary prayers of the night and day, where women may single it out for prayer, as well as men, if the latter are unable to pray their obligatory prayers in the masjid. This place also serves as a place where the family gathers to recite Quran or the like. Furthermore, it sends a very powerful message to the family members as to just how central the concept of salah is to this family. The love of salah will therefore grow within their hearts as well as the hearts of your visitors due to their mere sight of this sunnah that you'd revived. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.